walking in the park, I always witness something that is so interesting, and here I see a red-headed woodpecker. Today's task is going to be to reverse the door on an Insignia dryer. If you recall the last video, we installed this dryer in a very tight space, and now we need to reverse the door. So thankfully I still had the manual, and I just turned to the page that was listed here and followed the instructions, and they're very easy. Think safety. If they're small ones, you want to make sure that they're nowhere near, or you might want to get them to pull some clothes out of the dryer, but definitely unplug the dryer before you start this task. It was very easy to do. All of the hardware is already on the machine. You have to use the hardware that you are removing in order to replace it. Doesn't come with anything extra if you should lose the screws. When you're removing the door, you want to make sure to handle the door very well and support it. When you remove the screws from the hinges, I decided to use just a handheld tool here. I do have a small drill that I can use, but I didn't want to take a chance with it putting too much power on such a small screw. So I was able to remove the screws, and just be mindful to support the door while you're removing it from the current position. You'll see here that the top of the dryer becomes my workbench, and now I want to go ahead and remove the 12 screws from around the door. The locker cover and the locker will have to also be removed and reversed. And also same here, you don't get any additional hardware, so be mindful of the screws that you're removing, because these are the only ones that you'll have to replace the locker and the locker cover. Now that I have the locker cover and the locker reattached to the cabinet part of the dryer, I'm going to go ahead and remove the screws from around the door. There are 12 screws around this door. I did decide to change tools and use this small Milwaukee drill. It's lightweight. I really like this one. I bought this maybe from Amazon or Home Depot. They came as a set, and it's very easy to handle. I really like the weight of it. I can easily handle this without any trouble or any discomfort. I'll put a link in the description box below. You might want to check it out for yourself if you're just getting started into doing handiwork around the house or what have you. They really do come into good use. Once you remove the screws from around the door, you're going to have to pull the inside door board from the outside door board. I kind of struggled in this area, but as long as you remove that piece, you need to be able to handle it in such a way to rotate it or flip it so that you can have it in the right orientation. Having the surface covered with a towel will also prevent you from scratching the top part of the dryer cabinet, and you'll feel a whole lot better walking away from it the way that you found it. Now you want to make sure that all your screw holes align, so this way when you go to reinstall the screws or to put the fasteners back on, you won't have any issues or any trouble. So this is what I'm doing here, just inspecting the holes that they do align. And now I'll go ahead and use my handy dandy Milwaukee drill to quickly reinstall the fasteners. So once you've reassembled the door with the screws that you removed previously, next you're going to move on to installing the hinges. Make sure to install the hinges on the left side of the dryer. Honestly, I struggled with the hinges because I wasn't familiar or hadn't remembered to actually install the heavy part, or I'm not sure what you call it, but the part that actually hinges, that opens and closes the middle part. I installed it incorrectly. So you'll see here, and I'll actually let the recording continue to catch that so that you see not everything works out perfectly for you the first time, but it didn't take too long to just redo it and do it the right way. And I caught it because when I went to close the door, there was a huge gap when I tried to align the door and use the latch cover, the locking mechanism for the door. So, but yeah, really a learning opportunity and really grateful for it because now I know that that part, that middle part that bumps out, I'm not sure what it's called, like I said, but now I know that that's the part that goes on the outside of the door, whatever I'm trying to have hinged. Nope. Ah, I see my mistake. Okay. My mistake is I put the hinges on the inside instead of the outside. So I'll take these apart, take these off. So after correctly installing the hinges and replacing the door to the dryer door is now reversed and it can be used comfortably in a small space. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for liking, and also thank you for commenting on the video. Have a great day. I'll see you guys on whatever I'm working on next. Bye.